We're going to start anyway. Well, let's see what we have for today. Today we have, who's coming? We're going to start with let's see, 2 weeks ago, we had a review of past tenses. Remember, we practiced how to pronounce CDs at the end of the past tenses. We made a review of that.
Yes.
We started with a review of present tenses also. We reviewed simple present and present continuous, but we didn't have enough time to review present perfect. So today I would like to start with a complete review of these pending tenses, present tenses, right? Is it okay? We'll ask you to go to, to uCursos. Okay, first of all, and download Material Docente, please. Present Review, American English Student. This is the name of the file. Well, this is something that we had, last class we already talked about this, but it's just a way to make a review, right? This is, I mean, the difference between simple present or present continuous when you say I study or I am studying. This is something that is easy to understand at this level, but you have to be careful because when you think in Spanish, it's very easy to make confusions and to make misunderstandings with these two tenses, right? So here we have, for example, when do we use simple present? Well, here I am doing the exercise. When you say, for example, I wake up every morning at 8 o'clock, or where do you live? You are talking about repeated or permanent things. In that case, you use simple present, yeah? But when you are talking about something that is happening now or around this time, I am learning English at the moment, or he isn't working right now, he's on vacation, yeah? This is present continuous. To talk about plans and future arrangements, we use again present continuous. I am going to the movies tonight, okay? But remember that some verbs are never used with the present continuous. These are called state verbs like love, like, know, need, want, hate, understand. This is something that looks easy, and it is actually, but you have to be very careful because it's different from Spanish, right? You say, I like her very much, but you cannot say I'm liking her, yeah? Or I am understanding this. That is something you have to be careful, okay? Is it okay? Or any questions or comments about it?
It's okay.
It's okay?
But how do you say understand? If he continues doing in the present, understand?
You cannot use I mean, in English, the concept of, this kind of mental activity, like understand, or intellectual ability, intellectual activity, is not supposed to be in progression in grammatical terms. I mean, you don't say I'm understanding, or it's different from Spanish. You can say, I don't understand, I can understand. Usually you use can. For example, do you understand it now? Well, yeah, now I can understand it. Lo estoy entendiendo. That would be in Spanish, but in English you don't say that. You say I can. Do you understand it?
Yes, I can.
Yes, okay. Okay, well, here there are some verbs that I think here we have some verbs that are very easy with different nouns. We can do it very fast because it's very easy. It's just an introduction to a video that we are going to watch later on for you to put these tenses into practice, okay? Well, can you please have a look at it and match the verbs with the nouns on the right, please? It's very, very easy.
Right on the board.
Yeah. Number one is right on the board. Number two, Raquel?
Say thank you.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Say thank you. Okay. Number three, I don't know. Who
Get
is
on a bus.
Get on a bus. Okay. Number four.
Cook a meal.
Okay. Right. Five.
Use a microscope.
Use a microscope. Right. And finally,
Ride a motorcycle.
ride a motorcycle. Okay. So I will ask you to watch a video. Okay. And here we're going to see what are they doing or what do they do. Okay. Let me.
Wait,
Sorry?
I have a little question. Can you repeat a little question?
Yeah. Tell me.
Can you repeat the definition of state verbs?
State verbs are, I didn't give the definition. State verbs are like, love. They are verbs that are not supposed to be used in continuous ways. I mean, with ing.
Yes.
You don't say, I am liking or I am knowing. I am needing.
Okay, but how can I know what verbs are state verbs?
All the verbs related to feelings, well,
Okay.
not all verbs, but most verbs that are
Because love is loving.
I'm sorry?
If the verbs meaning some sentimental thing, for example, love, can I say loving?
I love it.
Correct?
I love him. I love it. But no, I am loving it.
No, that is correct.
Incorrect.
You
Yes.
can't say like I'm loving this. No.
Yes.
That's
No.
incorrect.
No. That's incorrect. Yes.
Okay.
The same with the verb to like. No. All the verbs related to, as I said, feelings like love, like, hate. Yeah. Also about mental processes like know, like understand. Yeah. It's not the case of think. That's an exception. Yeah. I can give you a list of that, but not at this moment because I don't have it here. I have to look it up, but I can give you a list of those verbs. But it's not difficult to. These are the most useful ones, and the most let's see, that the ones that are very different from Spanish. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. So the slogan of McDonald's is incorrect.
What is
Like the slogan? I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
Yes, isn't it?
I don't know if is that the slogan.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
It's like loving without the G at the end, like loving.
Yeah, but it's the same because this is. I don't know actually why. I mean, I don't know. Let me find out about it because I don't know. I'm loving it. That's I don't know the well, it's the slogan of McDonald's. I didn't know that. no, cannot be incorrect, but there must be a special meaning of that. I mean, usage of that. Cannot be incorrect because McDonald's is American. So let me find out. I don't know actually why they use this. But I cannot say me encanta. It's you love it or you don't love it.
Right.
Yeah, it's not something, but I will check it. Who asked me this? Sofia?
No, Belen.
Belen. Let me find out and I will tell you. Is that okay?
Okay. Thanks.
Good. Okay. So I was saying that the idea is that we're going to watch a video. Let me find the video. Wait. One second, please.
One.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Somebody asked me something. Yeah. Okay. So here you're going to watch a video and then you will tell me, we're going to see the example first.
One.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Please have a seat. Thank you.
Two.
Okay. If you think about this guy, what does he do?
He's saying thank you.
I'm sorry?
He's saying thank you.
No, what does he do?
He's giving a speech.
I'm
He's
sorry?
giving a speech.
No. My question is, what does he do? Not what is he doing? What does he do?
He's talking.
No. Be careful. I'm not at my question is, what does he do?
He works in politician.
He is a politician.
Ah.
Yeah. Sorry, every time I share my screen, I cannot use the annotations. It's very strange. Let me see. So he is a politician. He is a politician. That is what he does in life. Politician, sorry. I don't know what happens, but the size of the letter in the chat is very small. I don't know how I can enlarge it. Do you know how to enlarge it?
I don't know.
No, either. It doesn't work. Well, but the thing is that we are talking about what he does in life. I mean, what his job, his profession is. So he is a politician. Now, different if I ask you, what is he doing? What is he doing now in this video, in this part?
He's giving a speech. Like
okay, there are different possibilities. He is giving a speech. Any other possibility? There are different possibilities to say this.
He's make a short communication.
Sorry, he is what?
He's giving a short communication. Not is some like speech, if maybe a conference press.
I don't understand what
Like
he's
that.
giving a what? A communication? A state?
A short communication, a brief communication, some news, something that is happening in the country.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. But you don't give a communication. He's communicating something, but you don't give a communication. You give a speech, maybe short, maybe long. Yeah. If you remember what he said before that. Okay. Ah, yeah, sorry. Wait. Now I can. Wait. Okay. Oof. Wait.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Please have a seat.
What is he doing?
He's saying thank you.
He's saying thank you. Okay. Okay. Or this is one possibility. He's saying thank you, or how would you say the same thing using other verbs? He's using another verb, not say. He's thanking for something. Yes?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Let's go to the next one.
2. 3.
What is he or she doing?
Frying?
Cooking.
Cooking something?
Okay. I think it's he or not because of his hands. Okay, he or she, I think, is cooking. Yeah, right?
3.
What are they doing?
They are getting on the bus.
Good.
4.
What does she do?
Using the microscope?
What does she do? Be
Oh,
careful.
sorry. She's
She's a
a
scientist.
scientist.
Okay, she's a scientist. And what is she doing?
She's using the microscope.
Okay, you see this? It's easy but tricky. Okay, she's using a microscope. Good.
5.
And go for it.
What is he doing?
Ride a motorcycle.
Riding.
Riding a motorcycle. But
He's riding a motorcycle.
riding a motorcycle.
And what do you think he does?
He's a policeman
You think he's a policeman?
for the
Yeah.
uniform.
Okay, yeah, maybe because of his uniform. Okay.
6.
What does she do?
She's a teacher.
Okay. And what is she doing?
R-
Writing on the board.
She's
She's teaching in a class.
okay. She's teaching in a
Awesome.
class. What else? There are different possibilities here. Somebody said something different.
Writing on the board.
She's writing on the board. Okay. How would you say está haciendo clase?
She's given a class?
Sorry, she's
Given a class?
giving a class. Right. Good. Okay. Goody goody. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes. Any questions? Okay. Wait. I have so much material here that I have a little mess. Okay, the last exercise of this I will be something. Here you have to decide which of the two tenses you use in each of these sentences, okay? You have to use the first, the verb that is in brackets, and decide if you say I eat or I am eating, you see, between the two tenses. Very fast because this is easy. Please, fill in the blanks. Ready?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Oh, I need a minute.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. Let's see number 2, Belen, please. Can you read it complete in the sentence completely?
Number 2.
Number
Okay.
2, please.
I am reading a really interesting book on China at the moment.
Okay, right. Number 3, Raquel.
I have a question, Miss.
Tell me.
You have to use an auxiliary.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Bart is watching. No. What is? Excuse me. What is watching right now?
Sorry again, please.
What is watching right now?
And what about Bart? Bart is a name. Could be
Ah,
Peter, could be John.
what is Bart watching right now?
Okay, right. What is Bart watching right now? Good. Number 4, Matilde.
Slow down. You drive too fast.
Uh-uh.
No? You're driving
Yes, you
too
are
fast?
driving. Or
No,
not?
it's not, because I'm not saying that
You're
that
You
normally,
are
he
driving?
normally does it like that. This is this moment. Slow down.
You are driving too fast.
Exactly. We don't
Okay.
have any information about the way he or she
Ah.
usually drives. You see?
Okay.
Yeah. Number 5, Sophia.
She doesn't want an ice cream. It's too cold.
Right. Good. Number 6, Belen.
Timothy play basketball about 3 times a week.
Timothy plays, because it's third person.
Plays.
Plays.
Okay.
Yes. Number 7, Matilde.
It's 5 o'clock. The students are waiting for their parents to pick them up.
Right. Right. Raquel, number 8, please.
The students wait for their bus every day at 5 o'clock.
Right. Sophia, number 9, please.
Here I have a question, but I wanna read first.
Yeah.
Paul doesn't go on vacation this summer. He doesn't have enough money. It's correct like that or not?
Part of it is the second part is correct, but the second one, the first one, no. Why not? We are talking about
Paul
future.
didn't?
Sorry?
It's Paul didn't go or Paul didn't
No,
go in?
here we are
Going
not
to.
using past tenses.
Okay.
We are talking about this summer. I suppose that is in the, I mean, we can suppose that it's in the near future.
Mhm.
Yes?
Paul
It's not going.
going to?
Yeah,
Going to?
yes. Paul is not going on vacation this
Okay.
summer. It's a plan for the near future. Yes? Do you understand it?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see, number 10, Belén.
Okay. Many scientists believe that global temperatures are rising.
Right, good, good. Okay, is it clearer now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is very easy, but it's tricky. Yeah? Wait. Yeah. Okay, so, well, the rest is very easy, so it's not, we are going to go back to the, to cursos material docente, but this time I will ask you to download another file called Present Perfect Practice, this one. Present Perfect Practice, okay, this one. Okay. Well, here we have this tense that I explained last class. I mean, that is a bit more complicated. It's not complicated in the way to form it, but sometimes in the way to use it, okay? First of all, we're going to review the forms of the simple past and the past participle of irregular forms, okay? Here we have the infinitive, some of the most usual irregular verbs in English. So I will ask you to fill in the table, please. Okay? With the two other forms. Ready?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready, girls?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to read each of them. Let's see, eat. Belen, please. Read the two of them, simple past and past participle.
Eat, ate, eaten.
Okay, good. The next one, Matilde? Buy.
Buy, bought, and both is the same in
Yes, the
both of
same.
the. Okay.
But it's the same, but pronunciation is bought.
Bought.
Bought, yes. Okay, right. Let's see the next one. Sophia, give.
Give, gave, given.
Okay.
I have problems with this exercise. I don't finish. Yes,
Sorry, who is speaking?
Raquel,
Raquel, why? Okay. How many could you complete?
yes, I can complete the past participle. I do not this exercise many times. I have difficult, but I don't know this exercise. How I don't know how is the verb in past participle, and I have to search it.
Okay, but okay, you said some of them.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, okay, I understand that. So we're going to wait. We're going to see the ones, okay, the ones you have, okay? So get. Who can do get? Anybody?
Get, got, gotten.
Get, got, maybe got, I will write them here. Got, or maybe gotten, that is very American. Could be both. I mean,
Okay.
Gotten or got in the past participle, right? Let's see the next one, see.
See, saw, seen.
See, saw, right? Seen. Good. Let's see, have.
Had, had.
Had, the same. Had, yes. Go, this is easy.
Went,
Went,
gone.
gone.
Went, gone. Yeah. Teach.
Here I have a problem with the pronunciation
Yeah.
because it's teach, taught, but I can write the correct form, but I don't know how to pronounce.
How to pronounce? We're going to see that. You pronounce it taught. Taught,
Okay.
taught. I'm going to give you a rule after the exercise, okay? Let's see, make.
Make, made, made.
Yes, made, the same in both cases. Yeah? Then say.
Say, say, say.
Said,
Uh,
said, como tengo said. Said, the same. Yeah? Let's see, no.
No, new, known.
Exactly. No, new, known. Meet.
Met, met.
Met. The same. Write.
Wrote, written or written?
Written.
I don't remember.
Write,
Written.
wrote. Written.
Written.
Written. Read.
Read, read.
Yeah. Here you write this exactly the same, but the pronunciation changes. In the simple past, you say read, like, sorry, the opposite. In present, you say read, but in the past and the past participle, you pronounce it like the color red. Red. Yes?
Okay.
Then take.
Took,
Took.
taken.
taken.
Took, taken. Yeah. Drive.
Drove, driven.
Drove, driven.
Driven.
Drove, driven. Right. Good. Okay, very good. Any questions about this? No?
There is no rule for this. It's
No.
irregular.
That's why they are irregular. Sorry to tell you. The only way to learn them is by heart. Yeah? But there is something I would like to explain you. I don't know why the size of the letter is this size. And I cannot, in the chat, I mean, and I cannot enlarge it. I don't know why. Well, I don't know why. Well, what I was going to say about pronunciation is the combination, let's say, when you have this combination of, no, it's really hard for me to read that. When you have this combination of letters, A-U-G-H-T or O-U-G-H-T, in both cases, the pronunciation is hot. Example, hot, thought, thought, bought, brought, okay? So in other words, G is not pronounced and AU is like an O. So O is much simpler to pronounce it than to write it. Just two sounds in pronunciation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters when writing it. Yeah, do you understand it?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Any questions, any comments about it? No?
No.
Of course, in order to use perfect tenses, you need to know that. I mean, it's impossible to do one thing without learning this, okay? So Raquel, you have to study them, and all of you, I mean, okay. Let me go on. Wait a minute. Practice 1. Well, last class we said that the difference between simple present and present perfect is that the simple past finished the action in the past, it started and finished the action in the past. And the past, the present perfect was an action that started in the past and continued up to the present in a way. It's a combination of past and present. Remember that? Do you remember?
Yes.
Yes. And we also said that in the simple past, we use the verbs like you bought, I don't know, you bought some bread yesterday, right? And in the questions, we use the auxiliary did. I am just making a review. Did you buy blah, 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 right? And in the case of negatives, you say you didn't buy, etc. Yes, that was in the case of simple past. In the case of the present perfect, we said that you use, what auxiliary do you use? How do you make the present perfect? Do you remember what we said?
Do or does? Or not?
I'm sorry?
In present perfect,
Yes?
do and does or no?
No. No, in this case, we used, hizo mal el receso parece. We used
Have.
or has.
Has.
Yes, so I said,
Yes.
trying to use the same example, adapting it to present perfect, we say, you have bought, I don't know, 5 kilos of bread this week. Here we have a perfect tense. You have bought. Yes, has comprado. Yeah. So the auxiliaries have when the subject is I, you, we, they. If the auxiliary is he, she, it, you use has. But this is the auxiliary. So in order to make questions, have you bought? No, you haven't bought. Is that clear?
So is have or has and the past participle?
Exactly. Is have, yes, yeah. Plus the past participle. Yes. Yeah. That's the formula. Yes?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So in the exercise, let me move this. In the exercise you have in practice, this is page 2, practice 1. Here you have, que no lo puedo mover. Ah, okay, yeah, got it. Okay, here we have a list of exercises where you have these that you can complete them using simple past or present perfect. You see, you have to decide. For example, in the first one, yesterday I ate a pizza for lunch. Yes? So complete the sentences with the correct, wait. How can I clear out? Okay. With the correct forms of suitable verbs. You have, in this case, you have to decide two things. The verbs and the tenses. Okay? Do you understand? You have to decide between simple past or present perfect and choose a correct verb.
Ah, okay. It's
Both
not in
things.
the.
It's not in brackets. Yeah?
So there are many options, or that's one correct?
From the list, verbs?
Sorry, there are many options. Perhaps there is more than one in some cases, in others, probably one.
Okay.
But the tense is only one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
A minute, please.
Yeah. Okay, let's check the second one. Belen, please.
Okay. Second one. I have met a lot of interesting people at the party last night. I have a question. I can say I have known.
No. No, well,
It's
yeah,
met,
you can say I have
right?
known, but not last night. I mean, I have known a lot of interesting people along my life.
Okay.
The idea of knowing people, knowing somebody is a very complex, a long process. It's deeper than in Spanish. So if you saw them for the first time last night, it's impossible for you to know them. Yes?
Okay. So it's met.
Yeah. The verb is to meet, met. Yes, you're right. But be careful because last night is an action that is finished.
Right. Right. So I met a lot of interesting people last night.
Exactly. I met a lot of interesting people at the party last night. Yes, that's correct. Do you understand the difference?
Yes.
Yes? Good. Let's see number 3, Matilde.
Julie is a good friend. I have met her for 10 years.
No, the opposite.
No?
No, because you met her 10 years ago.
For over 10
somebody
I have
is,
known
yeah.
or no?
Here you can say, I have known her.
So the met, it's incorrect. It's I
Yes.
have known,
No.
but it's present perfect, not
Yes, it's present
past
perfect
simple.
because it's for over
Okay.
10 years.
Yes,
So
yes,
your
but
relationship with her or your relation with her has been for 10 years, over 10 years. It started 10 years ago and continues
yes.
to the present. Yes.
Yes, but it's the verb known, not
Known,
met.
yes,
Not
that's
meet.
why.
Okay.
Yeah, I have known her for over 10 years. Exactly the opposite than number 2.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, number 4, Sophia, please.
I have read 4 books since last year.
Okay, I have read.
Read, yes.
Remember, you write it exactly the same, but you pronounce it differently. You have read 4 books since last year. Yes? Good. Number 5, Raquel. Raquel, can you hear me?
Yes, it's difficult for me to put in the audio.
Okay.
Excuse me. We went to Italy on vacation last summer.
Very good. 6, Belén.
Okay. 6.
Number 6.
What presents did you got on your birthday?
What presents did you?
Got.
No.
No?
No. Remember
Yes.
when you use the auxiliary.
Did you
did,
get?
Yeah. If you put the auxiliary did, the verb must be in infinitive. Yeah?
Right.
What presents did you get on your birthday?
Yes.
Right. Let's see number 7, Matilde.
Please, I have a question.
Yes.
It's not correct to say what present have you get on your birthday?
No, because your birthday is gone. I mean, it's in the past.
Okay.
So the question is, could be if today is your birthday and we are, I don't know, at the end of the day, and I can tell you what presents have you got on your birthday today. I mean, that's,
okay.
Yeah, but if not, if you don't have that information, I suppose that your birthday is in the past. It's not today.
Okay.
Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay. Number 7, I don't know, Matilde?
Okay. Have you ever eaten sushi?
Yeah. Have you ever eaten sushi? Right. Good. 8.
I can say, have you ever had sushi?
Yes. Have you ever had sushi? Have you ever tried? Like probar, right? It's also possible. Yes. Let's see number 8, Raquel.
Jean is a teacher. She taught over 100 students in her life.
But she's still a teacher. She's alive.
I don't know how to say it.
Let's see, Sophia, can you do number 8?
She has taught over 100 students in her life.
Yeah, right. She has taught. How do you say that?
Taught.
Uh,
She has taught.
Yeah, no, that's correct. She has taught. She has taught over 100 students in her life. Nothing. 100 students is nothing in her lifetime. Yeah, she has taught. Okay. Let's see number 9. Do you understand it, Raquel?
Not very much. But I assume that is the form that I have to use that verb.
But you said she taught over 100 years, no?
Yes.
But
100 students.
if you say she taught, I assume that the teacher is dead.
Okay.
If I am at the teacher's funeral, I could say, yeah, she was a very good teacher and she taught over 100 students. Because she will not continue teaching. But if the teacher is alive and she is still teaching, I assume that she will continue teaching in the future. So she had, up to the present, she has taught over 100 students. Hasta ahora.
Okay.
Do you understand it?
Yes, but if in some other example, maybe it's more clear to me. With another verb,
Yeah, but in this case, I think it also should be also clear
Okay.
because she will continue teaching. The action of teaching has not stopped. Is that what I mean?
No, I understand that, but I don't understand when you use the auxiliar has. Why do you use that?
Ella ha enseñado.
Okay.
Aquí el verbo have no está como tener, está como haber.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
do you understand it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see number 9. Sophia, please.
When I was a child, my father taught me how to ride a bicycle.
Right. My father taught me. Yes, good. Number 10, Belen.
Okay. Yesterday we drove our new car for 5 hours.
Right. Very good. Okay. Is the difference clear now? No mucho?
We use past simple past simple when the action ended.
Yes.
It
I
is
mean, when
in
the action
it.
started and finished in the past.
Okay, when it was in a moment, determined moment, special, not continuous
Yeah.
as like today.
Doesn't continue to the present. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Right. Shall we, let's see, well, here we have some other examples with negative, I mean, the same type of exercise, but negative. I think you can do this for homework, I mean, and we can check it next class. But I would like you to do the practice 3, exercise 4, because here you have to complete the sentences using simple past or present perfect according to the endings, okay? Do you understand it?
Mm-hmm.
Shall we make a break for 15 minutes and then go on?
Yes, please.
Yes? Okay. So let's stop for 15 minutes and then we continued. Okay?
Okay.
See you in 15 minutes.
Yes.
Raquel,
Yes, I'm back, but my cam
everybody-
isn't working today. I don't know
Sorry?
why.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Belen?
I'm back, but my cam isn't working today, and I don't know why, but
Okay.
that's why.
Okay. Well, let's see. Okie dokie. So we're going to continue with the material we're working with. Let's see, Victor, we are in Yucursos. Wait. Yucursos, and the name of the file is Present Perfect Practice, page 2, exercise 4. Okay?
Okay,
So,
I will download it.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so the idea here is to invent sentences using, well, you can use the verbs in the table or you can use any verb, but the idea is to complete the sentences, not to complete, is to make sentences using the simple past or the present perfect, considering the endings of the sentence. Is it okay? Here you've got six sentences, okay? Some minutes for you to do that, please.
Okay.
When you're ready, please let me know, okay?
I'm ready.
You're ready? Who are you, Matilde?
Raquel.
Raquel, good.
Me too. I'm ready.
Okay, very good.
I have a question.
Tell me.
If I say I have been in quarantine since last year, it's correct to say
Sorry,
that?
I had been?
I have been in quarantine since last year. It's correct or
Yes.
not correct?
It's correct. Yeah. Because the situation continues. Yes. Okay, Sophia. Sophia, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I have been in quarantine since last year. Good. Let's see number two, Raquel.
I have I have lasagna for lunch yesterday.
Sorry?
I have lasagna for lunch yesterday.
I had lasagna. Good. Number three, Belén.
Okay. 3.
Mm-hmm.
I read a book this morning.
Okay, good. 4, Matilde.
Okay, I have a question. I didn't know if I can use negative sentences.
Definitely, yes, yes.
Okay. I haven't been to Fantasylandia since I was a child.
Very good. Good. Number 5, let's see. Victor, do you think you can do it? Victor?
I think he's gone.
He's gone, yes. Let's see. Sophia, please.
I bought a chocolate cake on my birthday.
Okay, very good. 6, Raquel.
I saw a movie last night.
Okay, very good. Any questions about it? Any doubts? No? Okay, so I will ask you to, well, there are 2 pieces of homework that I want to give you for next class. But before that, I would like to explain something with that. Here we have some exercises with how to use ever and never. That is usually used with present perfect, right? Meaning ever means sometime in your life. For example, in questions like, have you ever been to Italy? Yes, I have. I have been there 3 times. Or yes, I have. I was there last summer. Or no, I haven't. I have never been there. Okay? So I will ask you please to do, for next class for homework, exercise 3, practice 2, negatives. Here you have to complete the sentences using the correct negative of the forms of suitable verbs from the table. You choose the verbs, okay? But in negatives, both tenses, simple past and present perfect. And then you make questions using ever, using only ever, because never is in the answer. I will ask you to make questions using these verbs and this vocab, these words. Is that okay?
Okay, so there is 2 homework?
2 pieces of homework, yes.
Okay, the negatives?
Yes, and the questions, whatever, yes.
Okay.
Yes? Okay. So, yeah. Let me write it down. Okay. So now, I mean, grammar, I think is enough for today. And now we're going to put this into practice, into oral practice, okay? So I will ask you to go back again to uCursos, Material Docente, and please download a file called Born, Bred and Buttered in London. Yeah? Okay, let's see. If you close your eyes, could you please close your eyes? If you close your eyes, and think of London, the city of London, what can you see?
The red tourist bus.
I'm sorry, Belen?
The red tourist bus.
Yeah.
The bus,
okay.
red.
The red buses? Yeah.
Yeah.
The clock with the bridge.
The what? Sorry, Raquel?
The clock with the bridge.
The clock with the bridge. Okay. What else can you see?
The old buildings.
The old buildings, okay. Anything else?
I don't know how to say, but there is a game, mechanic game.
The eye.
The fortune,
The fortune wheel, yeah.
The fortune wheel.
Yeah, but it's called the eye, like, yeah, the eye, yes. Okay. Anything else? No? Okay, open your eyes.
Neblina.
The what?
The fog, a lot of fog.
Sorry, I didn't understand, Raquel.
Fog.
The fog.
Like the fog.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you go to your, wait a minute. To the document you downloaded, first of all, this expression, the name, born, bred, and buttered in London, have you ever seen those words together? That is an expression. Do you know it?
I don't.
It's like a modification of another expression.
Well, the city can change, but the expression is born, bred, and buttered.
Oh.
No?
No, I guess I have listened born and bred.
Yeah, bred.
But
and in what context have you seen that?
Like for a place, like I'm born and bred from La Serena.
Yeah, that's correct.
Something like that.
And what does it mean exactly?
Nacido y criado.
Exactly, very good.
Algo así.
Yes, very good. Well, it's a variation of the same expression, born, bred, and buttered in London. Yeah, yes, yes. Very good. That's exactly the meaning. Okay. Here we're going to see, here we have a list of different places, locations of London, different neighborhoods and different places, okay? Islington, Regent's Park, Bloomsbury, King's Cross, Hampstead Heath, Tufnell Park, the Thames, yes? Let's see. Do you think you can download a map of London in order to find these places? To see if we can, I will. Here we have Islington. Yeah. And there you have this red bus that Sophia, I think, mentioned, Belen. Okay, this is a typical view of London. Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we can see the other places, but what I wait, where is it? Okay, so here you are going to listen to somebody, to a man talking about London, and I want you to have a look at this. Here we have in task 2, we have 8 different sentences, statements. I want you to tell me if they are, which of these statements are the opinion of the man. Okay, have a look at the sentences. In the meantime, I will open the link, the audio.
This
Okay.
Okay.
Are you, is it clear? Okay. Are you ready to listen now?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So here
Okay.
we're going to listen to it twice. Okay? So here we go.
Teaching English listening is brought to you by the British Council.
So, Alan, can you just tell me a bit about the part of the UK that you're from?
Right, I come from London. I was born in the West End. I don't remember much about that because we moved on to King's Cross, and then we moved to Tuttle Park, where I spent most of my life. I did move back to the West End when I was a bit of a younger man, to see what was going on down there, obviously. And then I moved back to Tuttle Park, and now I'm in Islington. I suppose, all those, I've moved within that area. I suppose you could say that it's a 7 mile square area that I've never moved out of.
Good heavens. And can you tell me about any changes in this area of, perhaps Tufnell Park in North London, where you were living most of the time?
Well, yeah, the Tufnell Park area, where I live, it's just off of Tufnell Park in York Rise. What has changed greatly is the shops. There were all different types of shops there. You could literally buy anything that you needed in sort of general, not furniture, but there was a couple of dairies there, a pub, off license. There was a laundry Westons, they were called. There was a big company when I was younger, and we used to get what we called our bag wash there, and I had to pick it up on a Thursday, number 97. It was always wet. Remember that, yes.
You went and collected the wet laundry?
We took it on Monday and collected it on Thursday, and I can't remember how much it was. It was only sort of in days of coppers. It wasn't a great deal of money at all. But it was a sort of period of time when people never had washing machines, and that was an ideal sort of thing to do.
Yeah. And would you say your area, perhaps the area you're living in now, Islington, is that famous for anything?
I don't think it's all that famous for not the part I live in anyway. The ex-Prime Minister lived there, Tony Blair. I don't know what you make of that, if it's famous or not. But I did think on it, and there's some there's little areas in there where I think there's a lot of sort of actresses live. But I'm not into that sort of thing, so that passes me by.
And just tell me something about how people speak in your area of North London, would you say?
Well, there's such a diversity there. that you couldn't say anybody speaks. It's a general accent or a general thing. What I do notice is the young people now, they have this type of speak where they use a lot of American phrases and things like this. So there was, I remember a kid a week or so ago, he said that he was shouting out, "Oh, that's wickedly evil, man," which that sort of terminology comes from the United States of America. That's because they watch this rubbish television. So,
what does that mean? It's wickedly evil.
I think it's supposed to mean it's good, which it means obviously the opposite. But that's what they do. They do speak like that. You know.
Okay, once again.
Please.
This Teaching English Listening is brought to you by the British Council.
So, Alan, can you just tell me a bit about the part of the UK that you're from?
Right, I come from London. I was born in the West End. I don't remember much about that because we moved on to King's Cross, and then we moved to Tufton Park, where I spent most of my life. I did move back to the West End when I was a bit of a younger man, you know, to see what was going on down there, obviously. And then I moved back to Tufton Park, and now I'm in Islington. I suppose in all those, I've moved within that area. I suppose you could say that it's a 7-mile square area that I've never moved out of.
Good heavens. And can you tell me about any changes in this area of, well, perhaps Tufnell Park in North London, where you were living most of the time?
Well, yeah, the Tufnell Park area, where I live, just off of Tufnell Park in your rise, what has changed greatly is the shops. There were all different types of shops there. You could literally buy anything that you needed in sort of general, not furniture, but there was a couple of dairies there, a pub, off license. There was a laundry Westons, they were called. There was a big company when I was younger, and we used to get what we called our bag wash there, and I had to pick it up on a Thursday, number 97. It was always wet. I remember that, yes.
Well, you went and collected the wet laundry?
We took it on Monday and collected it on Thursday, and I can't remember how much it was. It was only sort of 10 days coppers. It wasn't a great deal of money at all. But it was a sort of period of time when people never had washing machines, and that was an ideal sort of thing to do.
Yeah. And would you say your area, perhaps the area you're living in now, Islington, is that famous for anything?
I don't think it's all that famous for not the part I live in anyway. The ex-Prime Minister lived there, Tony Blair. I don't know what you make of that, if it's famous or not. But I did think on it, and there's some there's little areas in there where I think there's a lot of sort of actresses live. But I'm not into that sort of thing, so that passes me by.
And just tell me something about how people speak in your area of North London, would you say?
Well, there's such a diversity there that you couldn't say anybody speaks. It's a general accent or a general thing. What I do notice is the young people now, they have this type of speak where they use a lot of American phrases and things like this. So there was, I remember a kid a week or so ago, he said that he was shouting out, "Oh, that's wickedly evil, man," which that sort of terminology comes from the United States of America. That's because they watch this rubbish television. So,
what does that mean? It's wickedly evil.
I think it's supposed to mean it's good, which it means obviously the opposite. But that's what they do. They do speak like that. You know?
Okay. Okay. Great.
It was not that simple.
It was not what?
Not that simple.
No, it wasn't.
No. Sometimes it was really difficult to understand the accent.
Yeah, I know. But let's see. Later on we are going to listen and read. But in the meantime, first we're going to check if you could answer some of these questions, some of these statements. Which of them? What did he say? Let's see. Do you think you can answer this? I mean, which of these statements are the opinion of the man? Let's see number 1, Belen.
Okay,
Please read the first sentence and tell me if you think it's true or false. Or
okay. There are too many foreign friends here.
Foreigners?
¿Cómo?
Foreigners.
Foreigners.
Right.
Here. I think it's false, but I'm not so sure.
Yeah. Why do you think it's false?
Because from what I understand from him, he doesn't say it, but I'm not sure because I don't understand him so much.
Yeah, but you're right. It's false. He never said that there were too many foreigners.
Yeah.
What he said is it was diverse, he said. It's a diverse place, but doesn't mean foreigners. Yeah. You're right, Belen. Good.
Right.
Let's see number 2, Matilde.
I'm not really sure,
Okay.
but I think it's true.
Yeah.
Because
Can you read it first?
I lived in a lot of different parts of London. I have lived. I think it's true, but I'm not sure because he named a lot of places. But I'm not sure.
You're right. He described, I mean, he mentions different places. So he has lived in different parts of London. Right. Let's see number 3, Raquel.
Now you hear me?
Yeah, but not very well. So try again.
I think celebrities are great. I don't remember if he talked about that.
No? You don't remember?
No.
Does anybody remember? Sorry, Raquel.
Yeah, it's false.
Victor?
It's false.
False? Why do you think it's false?
Because he's not into it. He said that very literally in some part of the audio.
Exactly. It's false because he's not interested in that. He said, yeah, we're going to check the specific words that he said, but yeah, he's not interested in that kind of thing. Right, so it's false. Let's see number 4. Who can answer number 4? Anybody?
I have some kind of an answer, but I think he says that there are a lot of changes in that area where he used to live, but some of that changes are new shops, but I don't recall that he says he went out and party or two above. So I would say that it's false. No.
No, it's true. He talks about different changes that there have been. I mean, in this in the different parts he describes. So it's true. Yeah. Let's see number 6.
No, sorry. I was reading the number 4.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm young and like going out a lot.
Sorry. I was reading number 5. Okay, number 4. Yeah, definitely it's false. Sorry, why did you say it's false?
Because I think when he talked about that changes in that area, he talked about changes in the kind of shops. He mentioned some dairies, some laundries, and some pubs, but I didn't recall. He talks like, I'm young and I'm going out a lot to party. I don't recall.
Yeah,
so
right. He never talked about those places. Yeah, you're right. It's false. Sorry, Victor. Well, I already said number 5. Number 5 is definitely true. Let's see number 6. Sophia, can you answer number 6?
I enjoy being rich. I think it's false because I don't remember he told about being rich or not. So I think it's false.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're right. It's definitely false. Let's see number 7. Matilde?
Young people watch too much television.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true, I think.
Yeah.
Because he speaks that there are a lot of ways to speak in many people, and watching too much television can affect that, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
Okay, but
Yes.
he talks about, I mean, a lot of expressions that are taken from America, from the States. I mean, through television. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see number 8. Raquel?
I really enjoyed living in America. I remember that he says something about America, but no from his living, so he lives there. Instead, he talked about some words of some terms, American terms that the young people may say because they watch too much television. That I remember what's for America. I don't remember if he said that he lives in America.
Yeah, you're right. He never said he lived in America. Yeah, definitely right. Let's see. I will upload the script for you to. Wait a minute. Let me upload the script for you to listen and read the script at the same time. Okay. Wait. Wait a minute. We need to. Okay, so there you have the tape script in Material Docente. Please download it. And we're going to listen again. This time you're going to listen and read at the same time, okay, for you to understand it completely, okay?
This Teaching English Listening is brought to you by the British Council.
So, Alan, can you just tell me a bit about the part of the UK that you're from?
Right, I come from London. I was born in the West End. I don't remember much about that because we moved on to all on to King's Cross, and then we moved to Tuttle Park, where I spent most of my life. I did move back to the West End when I was a bit of a younger man, you know, to see what was going on down there, obviously. And then I moved back to Tuttle Park, and now I'm in Islington. I suppose in all those, I've moved within that area. I suppose you could say that it's a 7 mile square area that I've never moved out of.
Good heavens. And can you tell me about any changes in this area of, well, perhaps Tufnell Park in North London, where you were living most of the time?
Well, yeah, the Tufnell Park area, where I lived, just off of Tufnell Park in York Rise, what has changed greatly is the shops. There were all different types of shops there. You could literally buy anything that you needed in sort of general, not furniture, but there was a couple of dairies there, a pub, off license. There was a laundry at Westons, they were called. There was a big company when I was younger, and we used to get what we called our bag wash there, and I had to pick it up on a Thursday. It was number 97. It was always wet. Remember that? Yes.
You went and collected the wet laundry?
We took it on Monday and collected it on Thursday, and I can't remember how much it was. It was only sort of in days coppers. You know, it wasn't a great deal of money at all. But it was a sort of period of time when people never had washing machines, and that was an ideal sort of thing to do.
Yeah. And would you say your area, perhaps the area you're living in now, Islington, is that famous for anything?
I don't think it's all that famous for not the part I live in anyway. The ex-Prime Minister lived there, Tony Blair. I don't know what you make of that, if it's famous or not. But I did think on it, and there's some there's little areas in there where I think there's a lot of sort of actresses live, but I'm not into that sort of thing, so that passes me by.
And just tell me something about how people speak in your area of North London, would you say?
Well, there's such a diversity there that you couldn't say anybody speaks. It's a general accent or a general thing. What I do notice is the young people now, they have this type of speak where they use a lot of American phrases and things like this. I remember a kid a week or so ago, he said that he was shouting out, "Oh, that's wickedly evil, man," which that sort of terminology comes from the United States of America. That's because they watch the rubbish television. So,
what does that mean, it's wickedly evil?
I think it's supposed to mean it's good, which it means obviously the opposite. But that's what they do. They do speak like that. You know.
Okay.
Okay.
Could you understand it now?
Much better.
Yeah. Any question about it?
I think I don't really understand what is wickedly evilman.
You don't understand the expression wickedly evil?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know the meaning of evil?
Yeah. It's,
and what is evil?
Like a bad person.
In general, evil means the opposite of good.
Right.
Yeah?
That.
Yeah. This is exactly the opposite of good. And wicked is like malvado. I mean, wicked. Wickedly would be something like malvadamente, something like that. So it's very redundant. Wickedly evil.
Oh, malvadamente malo.
Exactly, something like that. That's why he says it's exactly the opposite of the idea. I mean, of the words, but the expression means, when he says, I suppose it means it's good. Yeah. It's a contradiction. Yeah.
Right.
Any other word, any other expression or a structure or something that you didn't understand? There are a couple of things that I would like to, there is a part where he talks about, when he's talking about the laundry, wait. He says, there is a couple of dairies. What do you understand by that?
For me, it meant like local grocery shops, some like some shops that in which you can buy some dairy products in general.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the shops that you use, I mean, every day or normally use. In that sense, a pub is something they use every day. I mean, a pub for the English people is not only the English, the British in general, is an essential place. Yeah, a pub. What is an off license? This is a word that is used in Britain, not in the States. Not necessarily in the States. Does anybody know the meaning of license?
No.
Botillería. Yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking like a clandestino.
No. It's absolutely legal, but it's una botillería. That's it. You can also say liquor shop. Yeah, but everybody, and not only they not only say that, but that's the name. I mean, what you can see at the entrance, off license. Yeah, it's an off license shop. Yeah, that means that they have the license to sell alcohol, because alcohol in England, in Britain, is and requires a special license that is very expensive. Okay. Well, what is a laundrette?
Sorry, I can hear it.
What is a laundrette?
Lavandería.
Lavandería.
Yeah. Yeah, it's lavandería, right? And now here there is, where was it? I missed. Wait. There is an expression that I would like, if you, wait. I had it and I cannot find it. He talks about, sorry, yeah?
Yeah, in American English is laundry, and in Britain is laundrette, or I'm wrong?
No, laundry like this. Is that what you mean?
Like what?
Like the one I am highlighting?
I can't see nothing.
Laundry? Wait.
Laundry, I wrote in the chat.
Let me go to the chat.
But you are not sharing your screen, Miss.
Sorry. No, I'm not. Okay, sorry. At this time of the day, I am a bit stupid, more than usual. Wait, yeah. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, wait. This is the one. I was asking about this word, laundry.
Yeah, that word, what's the difference between laundry and laundrette?
Yeah, but laundry, what? Maybe laundry is lavado, yeah? La ropa lavada. Laundry normally is with, is not normally. Laundry is where you, nowadays, where you take the clothes to be washed and you wait for it. That is nowadays. He's talking about the past, I mean, in the 60s or something like that, when people didn't have washing machines. Yeah, so that's why he had to take the clothes on Monday and collect it on Thursday, and the clothes were wet.
It's like tintorería.
Yeah, but they wash it, not they clean it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was lavandería. I mean, in our vocabulary, that is lavandería. Yes. But here there is a word that he talks about copper somewhere. Here. He says it was only sort of, in those days, coppers here. Do you know the meaning of copper? What is the general meaning of copper? Come on. In general. It's a material that Chile sells.
Cobre?
Cobre, right. But here he says coppers. That he refers to some copper coins.
Like cents?
yeah, yeah, yeah. They are, I mean, I don't know, I don't think that they are still, that you can find them now in Britain. They are very, very old. Yeah, like peniques in English, but it's less than peniques because they are coins made of copper, and but their value is nothing. I mean, was nothing 30 years ago, the first time I went to England. Now probably they don't exist anymore. And that is, but those were very, he means that it was very, very cheap, like centavos, yes. Okay?
Okay.
Yes? Any other question or comment about this, this script? No? Okay. No. So I will ask you to return to the document. And here, if we go to this grammar focus, here we have two structures that are also used to express a habit in the past. This is much easier than the tenses we were studying in the first part. Here we have the expressions used to in the past, or obviously always in the past, or the negative didn't used to, okay? Example, here we have, he used to live in King's Cross, then he moved to Tufnell Park. This structure corresponds to the Spanish structure. I don't know the name in Spanish, but this tense, vivía, hacía, decía, that kind of past. Do you understand it? It's something that was a habit, a routine, something usual in the past, and that is no longer valid in present. That is you used to express that idea. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Okay. So I would like to practice this used to or didn't used to very fast because it's something easy. Here you have some groups of words, and the idea is that you make a sentence using using these ideas, okay? For example, he used to live in King's Cross, then he moved to Tufnell Park. So let's see number one. Who can do number one with this, using one or the other, the affirmative or the negative, according to what you remember from the...
You can buy anything in Tufnell Park.
You can buy? No. No, the idea is that you put this into practice. Used to or didn't used to?
You didn't used to buy anything?
You didn't use?
Tufnell?
No, the opposite.
You used to buy anything?
Yeah.
But I have a question. Right? If the word anything is used, we shouldn't...
Sorry, wait a minute. Let me see what he said. Yeah, sorry. It's affirmative.
But with the word anything, it's not applied to a negative thing?
It depends. No, not necessarily, because anything can be nada or can be cualquier cosa.
But, so the sentence is, you used to buy anything?
Yeah. In that case, when you used, I understand what you mean. When you use anything in an affirmative sentence, the meaning is cualquier cosa.
Okay.
If you put it into a negative sentence, then it's nada. Do you understand it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, can you, in this case, he says that there were many shops in Tufnell Park. So,
there used to be 2 dairies.
Sorry, I was still in number 1, sorry. Who was doing number 1?
Me, I guess. I don't know.
Matilde?
Yes.
Yeah, can you please, can you do number 1 again, please?
You used to buy anything in Tufnell Park.
Right, you used to buy anything, right. Now number 2, who was doing number 2?
Me,
Yeah.
Belen. There used to be just 2 diaries?
There is, yeah.
Diaries.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see number 3. Sophia, can you?
Yes, we didn't used to.
Sorry,
we didn't used to have washing machine.
He didn't used to have a washing machine, right? Good. Let's see number 4. Victor, can you hear me?
Really bad, but I think you asked me to do the number 4, right?
Yes, please.
I think he used to. He used to. I don't know if take or
take.
It's take. It's not changing the verb.
No, he used to take.
He used to take. Okay. He used to take washing home on the bus.
Okay, right. 5, Matilde.
It used to cost much money.
The opposite.
I was doing the last one. I'm sorry.
No, number 5, but remember it was very cheap.
It didn't used to cost much money?
Right. It didn't used to cost much money. Number 6, Raquel.
People used to watch so many American films.
Right. Right. Okay, guys, very good. Any questions, any comments? Well, as you can see, no?
No.
No. Okay, so here we have been, we listened to people talking about the past and things that have changed or that have happened. Now I will ask you to talk about your lives and the places where you live, okay? I want you to concentrate on this part of the question. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
I want you to think about the place where you live and talk about the changes that have happened where you live. Of course, you can incorporate used to or didn't used to in talking about the things, how things were like in the past. But basically the changes that have happened in your neighborhoods. Is that okay? Maybe your neighborhoods or maybe bigger areas like Santiago or any other city where you're from? Or a commune like, I don't know, Maipú or whatever? Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Some seconds for you to do it. I mean, think about it. I want you to talk about it more than write about it. When you're ready, let me know, please. Okay, can anybody start? Belen, can you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about your place.
Okay. I was born in La Serena, and I lived there until I start the university.
I started the university, yeah?
I
started. Yeah.
Right. So the city, it used to be very small and a very bored city. With the years,
very boring.
Boring, yeah.
Yeah.
Very boring city. It didn't have to. No. It didn't use to. No. Sorry. Sorry. Now with the years, is very much funnier city with more places to go, more touristic places, more parks, and the beach is very pretty. It used to be just the beach, but now it's a fun place with so many pubs and restaurants and people.
Okay, so it has become much more interesting or much more touristic.
Yeah, much more.
It has become with the years.
It has become, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, and it's more less cold than years ago. I think that's because the global warming.
Because of the global warming, yeah.
Yeah. So that can I say about it.
Okay, so it has also it has become warmer then.
Yeah, it has become warmer.
Okay,
it's
very
better
good.
for the beach.
Sorry?
It's better for the beach, for the tourists and the summer.
Definitely, definitely for tourism. Very good, Belen. Good. Who can continue? NTN2. Who can continue? Raquel, can you?
I will try.
Okay.
I remember when I was a child on the downtown of Santiago, and there were later
drinking pedestals in the street. I don't know. And in the downtown, when in the 90s, and there was a stuff that you can drink water on the but in the street, on the streets, and
yeah, okay.
We can saw now that kind of things on a park, but not on the street itself, not in a corner like they used to be.
Yeah, so there used to be I don't know how to say that,
like a little fountain of
drinking fountain to drink water. Yes, I don't know how to say that. Yeah, but I understand. Yeah, okay. So there used to be.
There used to be.
There used to be this. It was a kind of pillar with water to drink from.
Yes.
Yeah, on the corners. Yeah, okay.
And every street and also In every street of the downtown, there was a place for sit down. Always
Place
have
what?
Sit down. Sit down.
There were seats.
There were seats,
Yeah.
but it's not like a seat. It's like a community seat
Yeah.
for many people.
Okay. A bench.
And the people used to use like tissues, but not for paper, from clothes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Clothes. They were called handkerchief. The name handkerchief. Yes. Well, that was not in the 90s, I think. Handkerchiefs. They
It's
were
like
made
a
of
Kleenex, but made of cloth.
Yeah,
right?
They were called handkerchiefs.
Handkerchief.
Yeah, that
It's
is
a
the
weird
word.
word.
No, no, because tissue is a word that you use made of paper. Handkerchiefs were made of cloth. But that was not in the 90s. That was in the 70s or...
But I remember my grandfather and my father used to use it when I was a little, maybe in the last of the 80s. But I remember they used this handkerchief.
Okay. Okay, Raquel, very good. Very good. Let's see, Matilde. Can you go on?
Yes. I don't know if I understand good the exercise, but I wrote about my change of house to a building.
Okay.
I grew up in La Reina in a house, and we used to have a lot of closeness with the neighbors. I and me and my sisters, we used to have a lot of friends, and we used to play a lot of games, and it was very joyful. I don't know. And then we changed to a building in Providencia. Yes, it was a big change, I think, from a house to a building. We used to have a garden, and then we used to do some sports, and now we have to go to some squares or parks. That, I think, that was the change, to have garden, to go to the squares.
Okay, it must have been a very big change.
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
And also we had a dog, and now we don't.
Okay, right. Whereabouts in La Reina?
Where?
Where in La Reina?
And Simón González.
Oh, okay.
With Osandón, Carlos Osandón.
Okay, perfectly well. Yeah. Because I used to live in La Reina for over 25 years.
Yes?
Yeah. So that was
I was in... okay. We was in a school there also. It was 5 minutes walking. We are very near
to
the school. Yes.
Okay, so then you moved. Remember, you didn't change. Be careful with that. You moved into a building. Yeah. Okay, Matilde.
Okay.
Good. Let's see, Sofia. What's about you?
I've been living in my house for 10 years now. Well, the first things that I remember is it didn't used to be so many people, because in the last couple of years there's too many people.
Yeah, sorry, but where in your
In
street?
the community, I live in a condom, but
yeah.
it's a group of different condom in the same like zona
Area.
Area. It's called Piedra Roja. So
Okay.
it used to be more secure.
Yeah, safer.
Safer. And you used to drive a car without the fear of suffer encerrona.
Yeah.
Because where I live all day are there are encerrona at least
every
one
day.
of the day. Exactly. And that is.
Okay, Sofia. Okay, be careful with word order. Okay, good.
Okay.
Let's see, Victor, what about you?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what can I say? I was born in Santiago, but at early age I moved to Vicuña.
Okay.
In the Elqui Valley
Mm-hmm.
Until I was 8-9 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So in that context, I used to be more in close contact with animals, with nature, and so on. And so the biggest changes that I have seen in this period of time, if I compare where I live now, that is again in Santiago, is that how the people try to relate or try to understand how to say it, incorporate nature in their daily lives. So in the case of Vicuña, well, I grew up with seeing people talking to the animals. I don't know, singing to their plants or tree. Now in Santiago, I kind of seeing the same. For example, in buildings with like I don't know how to say it, huertas urbanas, urban.
Orchards?
Okay, yeah.
Orchards?
Cultures?
Orchards.
Orchards. And I think that is something that will stay for a long period of time, I hope and I guess, because of the pandemic. And that, I think that's a really big change. Nowadays, I see people more focused on the nature than before, I think.
Okay, so people have become more distant from nature and from natural life.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, good.
I have a question.
Yes.
What is orchards?
Huertas, huerto.
Because I know that word, but like a last name, not
like a what? Last name?
Like last name, yes.
I didn't know that.
The orchard palace in the forestal park. Near of that was the United States Embassy.
Yes, embassy. Yes.
Embassy.
Embassy. And the name of somebody is Orchard?
Orchard, yes.
I didn't know that. I mean, I didn't know it was the last name. Orchard means huerta. Yes.
Okay.
Well, the same as huerta in Spanish. Huerta is also a last name. Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, guys, so next class, We are not going to continue with grammar, so don't worry. That the idea is not to concentrate on grammar, but I thought it was important to explain this. But I will ask you please to work on that and to do the homework. That will be the only part I will ask you to do in this part, okay? And I will answer you the questions about state verbs. I mean, the list of state verbs, and I will answer the question about I'm loving it. Yeah?
Sorry,
Gracias.
I have a question.
Yes.
There is a homework.
Yes. Some homework from the photocopy of present perfect. Exercises 3 and 5.
Okay.
Yeah? 3 and 5. Okay. Well, guys, see you next week. Have a nice week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.